They white jerseys is away and the color rush alternate. Is that what you... Nigga, what color you got on? You had a blue jersey on my screen. Change your cleats. Make sure we come out there and both all wearing blue. Nom nom. What are you talking about?
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Denver Broncos and the Houston Texans. The winner of this one will represent the AFC in Super Bowl 54. And away we go on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Check set, 19, check 53, line 54. Not to that. 25, check 25, check 25. In the wing, tighten up.
Now a first carry for Donnell Pumphrey. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Let's go.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Big stop,
Watson. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver.
Why did he just die?
Start, but don't go get those Super Bowl T-shirts left. Still the early going here.
I wonder if they're even printing them at this stage of the game, right? Do you wait a little longer before you say which one you're going to do? Good advice, Brandon. Make sure you know there's a lot of game left, but a good start.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They trailed early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. A.J. Bouye, the fine cornerback, there to make the play defensively.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
They'll run here with Pumphrey. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback unexpected.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
I didn't know who
that's just
to
so
throw
difficult
the
for them because just think about every single play.
I knew you was going to run man cover,
the
but then I saw you
You're
on the
with some of
safety,
the best
and I was
athletes
like,
on the
I'm not
planet.
throwing
You
that.
talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's really a difficult task.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Lock now on 1st down. Oh, he's able to muscle him here as he pulls it in. Denver has the 1st down. The play going for 15 yards.
Yeah. And you got an animation where I tried to end your life.
You ready? Hard.
Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's Locke. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Locke. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. J.J. Watt in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
I got to scream it.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Let's go.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they're showing improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over.
Bro, I'm already on the ground.
Reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the
positive. I just got sucked into a tackle. I was already on the ground.
With Pumphrey. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5.
That's why I'm mad. I ain't mad about him dropping it. I'm just mad that I was on the ground. And
from the gun on 3rd, Watson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akeem Talib. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
Watch the shoot. Check 52. Switch, rock it.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I mean, what is that? Is that you?
Come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success. How about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down. Faking the give to Lindsay. Here's Locke. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So on now is Brandon McManus. He has hit from as far away as 57, but that was in Denver. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. So make some room next to Tom Dempsey on the NFL's all-time field goal distance leaderboard. That's going to go down officially as a 63-yarder.
Let's not forget about David Akers, Jason Elam, and Sebastian Janikowski, too. So now Matt Prater at 64 has got a little bit of company up near the top spot. That was one heck of a kick right there.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. A run there on 1st down gets 3 up to the 28. It's Kareem Jackson making the play defensively. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Watson. Steps, and he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Give the sack to Aaron Lynch, the former USF Bull. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work. And that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
Guarding the middle.
Come on out here. Come get some.
Because if he wasn't, that's a deep post down.
Now a first down throw. Watson being chased out left. Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side of the... And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Watson picked by his former teammate Kareem Jackson. Trying to get it that time to Stills. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. And they're going jet sweep. Here's Tate. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
I was running
Picked up by Josh Jones. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Number 53. Mike 53.
On the run, it's Pumphrey. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
I wouldn't have juked if that was a CPU. Yeah, I know, but what I'm saying,
so
I wouldn't
here's
have
a
juked
first
it
and
up.
10 at the 38.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. Check 54. Check 53. Mike. In your face.
They'll run it now with Pumphrey. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. The big man, Jarrell Casey, in on the stop. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Watson. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Von Miller showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. Now it's Watson. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that first down now. I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there, but he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get, because remember, if he slides, when that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
The derriere dips, I like that one.
Yeah, been working on it for a little bit. Watson now to throw. It's complete to Fuller. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
How do you play that route like that? First,
yards for the touchdown.
So that's how you made the 63-yarder. Why is it 8 miles per hour wind?
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
I don't know how he played that like that. I can see if it was you.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for
he
a touchdown.
Was at safety, and that was man coverage.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 13. Lock. He completes it to Tate. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Throwing his Lock on 3rd down. Now Rocky lost the football.
What just happened?
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said.
The ball is out. Watson lost it.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back.
Why did it fall? Once I clicked square with Ohu and LT, I was like, this nigga got the ball back already.
Watson on first down. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Watson. And Stills bringing it in. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 40. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away.
I don't know.
Maybe a nice psychological boost just to get back to even with that field goal.
I forgot to click LT.
Coaching 101 always says at halftime, play it like it's 0-0 on the scoreboard. Well, in this case, it's level, right? Same score each side. Just start over. Now you get the second half to play.
A run there on first down gets him a yard to the 26.
I feel like he got
Josh Jones in on the stop.
He'll be making no fumbles.
So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship.
Come on, baby. Let's go. On the ready.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. On second down, a run with Lindsey. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Give them a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. On 3rd and long, it's locked.
You threw it!
And that is incomplete. So a stop here defensively to start this 3rd quarter. Just what's needed in a tie ball game.
Yeah, good chance to build back some momentum on the defensive side of the ball. In fact,
because you're not that stupid.
What? Nice push in the back as they get ready to take the field.
Why did you throw that?
On the return comes Cobb. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that?
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Jarrell Casey able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
I'll do this and do that. Somebody better get it.
Back to throw, Watson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And they'll set up shop.
I threw that to Will Fuller. Why he throw it like that?
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing.
I had a comeback route, too. He was over that.
It just takes a couple of explosive
you played the comeback.
To make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Should have flipped my play. Did on the other side.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's the backup now, the former Badger, Melvin Gordon. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Every time I pinch my arm and you got to run the ball, you get a lot of yards.
But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
Put me on the wrong person.
The 20. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
When you was running, that's why one of them players ran away from me because I didn't think they were going to put me
He
on
finally
that
felt
play.
like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game.
Roby made the tackle from across the field.
Check 56. Hey, let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
Into the red zone, it's locked. Sets up the screen to Gordon. It's a 1st down and more for Gordon. And he'll be out of bounds. That's over 40 yards of movement.
That was a great play call, and everybody got chopped.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
They'll try and punch it in. Gordon.
Don't push him forward. Why are you giving that stupid animation? He almost fell right into the end zone.
They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal. 3rd down and goal now, and this Houston defense not backing down. They'll look for one more stop.
Get that ball. Check, 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 check. Check safety, check safety. Leo.
Block will try to sneak.
Let's go! Stop him!
Right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here.
That's how you make a stand on a 1-yard line. 3 plays in a row.
A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal.
No. Kill. Check. By 56. Coming.
They'll run for it.
Let's go!
And he's not going to get there. They tackle him at the 2. Freeman unable to get free here on 4th and goal. And his Texans defense comes up with a goal line stand.
I know you playing them, dummy. So I probably got like 2 seconds.
The interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 19. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run with Lindsey. Try to find a lane, but instead
me or him.
to the line of scrimmage.
They moved JJ Watt all the way on the edge against no offense. That's a terrible idea. Get off me, little nigga.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing.
Yeah, this is.
Who's 29? Yo! That's your zone, bro.
A 9-yard touchdown there, and the Broncos have taken the lead.
Oh, he had one job.
Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see.
How did that catch? Yeah, I'll rewatch that. I mean, what happened to my? I guess my controller wasn't charging this entire time.
Successfully for a touchdown.
How in depth is that?
Yeah, I had him on the charger.
It's pretty in depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options.
I mean, the cord I had broke, so I just been using this terrible cord.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Right there.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness that defensive line is eating them alive.
To try again after the sack. Watson forced out to his left. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
I can't do that, and this nigga's in the back for every single play.
Von Miller picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. A 44-yard punt. They're going to wind up losing yardage on the return, though. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly.
And that's caught inside the 35.
Like, are y'all niggas, like, I'm not even telling you to press. You getting beat over the top.
So the big play
You're not
has
supposed
him all
to
the
be
way
pressing.
down to the 30 now for first and 10.
Oh, he ain't supposed to.
He'll run here with Lindsey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here,
and he'll take it into
24 to 10 with 2 minutes left.
From 17 yards out.
Just
the Broncos
scored.
push further out in front.
Well,
there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments. Let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking. Beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more.
He's got a man complete. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On first down, Watson. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally marked down at the 23. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A.J. Boye with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. After the turnover, here's Locke. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Josh Jones.
A lot going to throw it here. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Now that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying it is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Now Cobb to return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
54 is Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. As his guys are back within a single score. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one.